What's up, people of the internet? I got a project that I want to try today. It should be interesting. Uh, Ultimately, I want to change out the stock carpets in this 2014 Jeep Wrangler JK. But that's $800. And at this current moment, I don't have it up front. I can do payments. I can lease it, finance it, whatever you want to call it. But I came up with this idea that I want to try before I go ahead and put that money aside and get that. But before I came up with this idea, I came up with another idea. And I ended up spraying this carpet with duplicolor vinyl and carpet dye, color, whatever you want to call it. Comes in a can. They're $10 a piece. I spent $40 and probably took maybe 3 hours to take the seats out and paint everything. But someone told me it ain't gonna last, and I can tell it ain't gonna last. I ended up showing y'all some footage of what they look like now with the can on it. But it definitely gave me an idea of the color that I want on the inside. So my other idea, I don't see any videos on YouTube. No one has done it on the Jeep, but I've seen them do similar things to boat carpet. So if it works for boat carpet, it's got to work for the Jeep. One of my brothers who works on cars a lot, he mainly works on Hondas and stuff. That's something y'all like to do, work on Hondas. I'm going to put his link to his YouTube page in the description, all about Hondas. I joke and call them lawnmowers, but he knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for years. Awesome channel. He's growing fast, so y'all should check him out. But he told me he knows someone who's done something similar, and due to it being to the weather all the time, that the rubber ends up turning like gum. I mean, he's the same one that told me that I'm not going to appreciate the spray can, and it's not going to turn out the way I want it. So we'll see. But we're heading to Country Wayne's house and start working on this project. Catch y'all here in a second. Peace.
What's up? What's up, everybody? It's a post recording, video editing cam. I just wanted to kind of jump in and talk about a few things in regards to this Flexseal liquid and the project with coloring or tinting, whatever you want to call it, the old floors in the Jeep Wrangler. I think right off the bat, I just want to mention that the project is doable. You'll see later on in the video kind of the end result. But if you don't have proper tools and you kind of just makeshift everything, kind of like I did here, right here, I'm stirring the Flexseal with the tint that I got. If y'all want that color code combination, I can put that in the description. Just let me know in the comments. But I used a hanger, metal hanger, and I just bent it up in a way to where when I put it on the drill, it would stir everything up, and it worked. I think if I had the proper tool, or it would have just done it a little bit faster, and I'll hit a little bit more on that later on. But you definitely need the right tools and an additional body or additional person to kind of help you with this process, because I noticed once you add the tint to the Flexseal and you start going on it and everything gets combined, it creates this like chemical reaction that just cures this Flexseal super quick. On the can, it says that once you apply the product, it needs 24 to 48 hours to cure. And once the pigment got added to that white Flexseal, it it took like 30 minutes to cure. Longevity, I don't know how long it's going to last, but nonetheless, you're going to need at least 2 people and a plan to get the Jeep floors done. It's doable. The end result doesn't look too bad just for me doing it by myself, but spoiler alert, I went ahead and just bought brand new damn carpets. I bust out the credit card and I bought a new set of OEM carpets. The color I want, similar to this color as you see in the video. But in the next slide coming up here, just wanted to show off the stirring process because I thought it looked good. It kind of reminded me of chocolate milk, and it's kind of fascinating. But in the next scene, you'll see where I'm rolling it on. I bought a cheap ass roller, excuse my language, from Walmart, and a cheap little paint bucket in the sense to kind of hold this paint. I didn't know it was gonna be rubbery as quick as it did. I thought it was still gonna have that liquidy form, as you see right here, where it's kind of watery, but no, it thickens up quick. But yeah, in the next scene, you'll see where I'm applying it. I wanted it to go on thick in a sense to where it would be like a whole nother layer on top of the carpet to kind of create this rubberized, waterproof type floor. But it didn't go on that way. Maybe it's just because the roller I was using. It went on to almost like a light coat blended into the fibers of the carpet. You can see those individual carpet lines of where the fabric or the material was, I guess, stitched onto the backing. It still looks like the stock carpet, just tan now. You still can kind of see some of the black through the bottom of it, depending on what angle you look. But the end result left it with this thin, rubbery texture. It feels good on the feet. I'm not gonna lie. When you put bare feet down here in the South, we got flip flops, and you go to the beach or play in the water. So everyone's barefoot most of the time, but it feels good on the feet. It feels good on the hand. I think it's gonna last, but I'm not too much worried about it. I went ahead and just said bump it out. Like I said, I just went ahead and just bought new carpet, the color I want. But I think the project as a whole is doable. You're definitely gonna need 2 cans, 2 people, and the proper tools. And I feel like, as you see, one coat, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty decent with one coat. I feel like maybe 2 coats, it would do the job correctly. I think it would look way better with 2 coats. I don't know how long it's gonna last. This was just an experiment for me because I hate spending like big money, and I just didn't want to spend the $800 on the Armor Light. So I went ahead and just did a fraction and just decided to get new carpet. Maybe in the future. But you see, I'm pushing. I'm trying to get as much as I can inside because I noticed that it started getting hard. My wrist started hurting. The material I see started getting harder and harder. It wasn't as liquidy no more. It was literally turning into like chewed bubble gum. It got to the point to where I could probably scrape it up real quick, roll it up in a ball, and let it sit for another 15 minutes, and I could probably had made bouncy balls. But as you see, that's what it looks like in the Jeep. You touch it, it feels good on the hand. I'm scraping it with my nail in there. I don't see or feel any of the rubber coming off of the fabric. Maybe that might be the right amount to put on there. You don't probably need another coat, but it's doable. And you got to do it fast. So 2 people, proper tools, 2 quarts, you can get it done. But I just went ahead and bought the new set of carpets anyway. It was fun. But all right, y'all, holla. See y'all next one.